This is aFe's Magnum Force Stage 1 intake. We're going to put it on the E46 325i 2001 Wagon. Shouldn't be too hard. So 2 10 mils right here. Voila. And get this guy out of the way. Just a flathead, obviously. And start yanking on shit. Oh shit, I forgot to unplug it. Just push this guy down. And it pops out. Just like that. Now we gotta get this off the intake. So to get the mass airflow sensor off, we gotta pull these. But the aFe kit does come with, where are they? Right here. New little clips. That's nice. That was just too easy. I probably should have got a new gasket for this before I started. Yeah, see, it's still stuck in there. Ooh, hopefully that's still good. So I was looking at this, worried about the direction of flow, but there is an arrow on it. But obviously we need to keep that oriented, so it goes this way. I will just set it here for now. Orient this so the holes line up. Okay, so I did overlook this. It says this rubber cushion, which I really didn't know what they were talking about. That's right here. I've never noticed that. So we got a pry bar, little guy. I'm gonna get that out. Okay, so looks like there's a little clip. Cool. Kind of see. There's one side, two sides. Okay. So they just mount here. They just slide really on these. They're these threaded, I guess, nipples. That was easy enough. And this just sits down in there. And looks like that is going to line up on one of those nipples that the rubber piece was on. And over here, these are where the 2 10 mils originally were. Okay. I don't know how good this view is going to be, but I'm trying. So, direction of flow is this way. We put this. How the hell is this going to work? Oh, okay. Slide that in there. And hopefully without messing this up. Stand here, we'll check from the front side. Make sure the O-ring lines up. Oop. Just like that. And then you just got the flathead. Okay, that is good and tight. The O-ring looks seated. I can't really tell. Yeah, it looks fine to me. So that's good now. Then take the plug and plug that back in. Okay, so I keep screwing up. These need to go on the mass airflow sensor and get hooked in here on this end before installing it into the billet piece. So I want to pull this piece out. This piece, sorry. With this. Put these back on and then reinstall this. Now put these guys on here, right? Ah, just like that. That's exactly what we want. One on either side. Get in there. Okay, now we got them hanging. One on either side. Now we can put this back in. Okay, so I got the O-ring back installed. The mass airflow sensor sitting flush. We got the hooks on both sides. So now they're going to clamp around the actual billet piece. You should just clip. Just like that. Let's get this one. Okay, got the hardware, got my tools ready. So I got the Allen key, which are for these, which will screw the lid on. Here's the washer and nut. I was saying that go on here, so that'll mount the bottom portion of the heat shield. So let's try to get it sat right now. And then you're going to use your original mounting bolts, the 210s for the side. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Now, if I can do this without crushing hoses, that'd be great. It's almost like my expansion chambers. Ooh, that is a very good fit, actually. Wow, I'm actually really impressed with that. I do wish this was sitting on the belt opposed to the hose, but I will deal with that. That's okay. But the 10s are lining up. I want to get this seated a little more, but I am also crushing this wire. So I'm going to get that out of the way, see what that's about. Okay, I'm just going to pop this guy off so I can relocate that wire after I'm done. Good enough. Alright, put money on it, the washer goes first, then the 10mm nut. I also don't have a deep socket, so that's as tight as it's getting. And, oh, just use the original bolts. Okay, just kind of torque to alt, nothing fancy. So it looks like pretty much done. Where's the filter? There it is. So just gotta throw that in, and then it's sitting on top of the with that aluminum piece. That just goes on top. So yeah, that just slides on there. Just like that. Okay, she's in place. Now we just gotta tighten this guy again for what, third time? Ridiculous. But we're just about done. This is a really nice, snug fit. I do really like this, actually. I mean, I can barely get my finger under here. Yeah, that's really good. I'm a fan. So far, at least. This makes me nervous. I like this for this guy. So it still uses the original inlet to help feed this. Now we top. And just sits on there. And these are already pre-threaded. So the remaining hardware. Okay, so she's all in. Looks good. Okay, now to take her for a test drive.